Hello, welcome back to my channel, Be More Intellectual and Sexual. This is your girl, Nicole Holloman here. Just coming with a segment entitled, In Your Pants, In Your Pocket, In Your Place. She's like, what'd she say? In your pants, in your pocket, in your place. So when I say that a man that you meet becomes in your pants, eventually that's the bottom line with most men is trying to get your most prized possession, which is between your two legs. So once he gets in your pants, first of all, before he can get in your pants, he got to get in your mind first. That's the first thing. And then once he get in your mind, he can tell you all kind of sweet nothings. And most of us as women, we're going to believe it because for what has happened to all of us in times past, that's how you have a history of different men in your life, is because they said all the things that you wanted to hear. We've all been there, done that. So once he gets in your mind, he can get in your pants. And once he get in your pants, that's where our emotions take over. Because it's so easy for us as women to incorporate relationships. When we have sex with someone, some of y'all been saying, well, I got needs to be met or I can handle it. No, you wasn't built to handle sex. We're emotional in our DNA as women, as young when we were born in the world and they say it's a girl, emotions came with it's a girl. We're emotional creatures off the rip. Men are physical, women are emotional. Two different worlds. That's just how it is. And so even though you got all these different people out here telling you about men talking about men, believe them. Always know a man knows a man. I don't care if he's straight, bi, gay, whatever. A man is a man and he knows a man. If a man tells you, nah, baby girl, leave that one alone, or don't do that, or don't pursue that man, or I wouldn't date him if I was you, listen to him. He knows what he's saying. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, like I said before, in your pants, in your pocket, in your place. Once a man gets in your pants, he knows he got you. Especially he made your toes curl back and your eyes in the back of your head. And you're like, whoa. Because all of us have had that experience. Some of us haven't. But then some of us just like the feeling of a man being on us to kiss, hug, and caress. God made all that to be in a covenant of marriage, not to be lustful and casual. And that's what a lot of problem. You young ladies are just too quick to get in the bed, too fast with a young man. Some of y'all got men in your life that could be your daddy. And I always question a man, why would you want to date? You're 30 years old. What you want to deal with a 18-year-old or a 20-year-old? They're doing good just to know what it's like to breathe or have a day or get used to their monthly cycle or just I don't have emotions where I'm crying every day and I don't know why. You have to be a woman to understand. You know how they say, well, a man and his bedfellow, you got to be a man to understand. Well, with us, you got to be a woman to understand because we are emotional. Our hormones are just like up to here. They're just through the roof because we're such emotional creatures. But when I say a man is in your pants, he gets in your head first, then he gets in your pants. Once he's in your pants, well, baby, here comes, well, baby, can I get $10? Or baby, I need some gas. Don't do it. Whatever you do, don't be a female that will sit up here and give a man money. I have a big heart. I have been that cash cow. It's embarrassing. It's hurtful. I have cried. Oh my God. I mean, it's hurt me dearly. Because I just always believed the stories that a man tell me. I was so gullible, so naive. And I remember I had to talk with my dad one time about my boyfriends and stuff. He said, Nicole, let me tell you something. My dad was a sharpshooter, straight in your face. He raised us to be tough. You know, as I got older, my skin got thicker. I got tougher. But he said, I'm going to tell you something. Don't ever feel sorry for no nickel. He said the other word, but for the channel, I'm going to say nickel. No, that's funny, but y'all know what I mean. He said, when it comes to a funny story, because they're going to give them to you, don't ever believe them. He said, because long as he got his bedfellow, which is his third leg, and a mouthpiece, he gonna always somewhere to lay his head. Always have somewhere to lay his head. Believe that. He don't need your help with nothing. Because it's always gonna be somebody out there to do what you do. And I was like, wow. And then next thing you know, he's in your place. Well, this happened, or I was living with my homeboy. He's brought his girl over, or, I didn't have nowhere to stay. And, baby girl, since I'm always over here, it just makes sense, baby, I could just stay with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. We doing our thing. We got this thing going. So, do you really want to settle for that? I have done that. Thank you, Jesus. And did not ever get to the point when I offered the keys to the guy I was seeing at the time in my first apartment. He knew enough to know that he was a dog. He didn't take them keys. I thank God that he didn't. I thank God that he kept me. I thank God that I was able to overcome that after 3 years. That's a whole nother segment of a story. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, when that comes to in your pants, in your pocket, in your place, those three things coincide. But I'm going to tell you something. It's so easy to get into, and a lot of y'all in that situation today. This is not to bash. This is not to talk about. I'm not bashing nobody. It's accountability. Do you really think in God's mighty wisdom and knowledge that he gave you life so you could be in an apartment, you going to work every day while this man is in the bed? I'm going to tell you what my father told my sister and I. When you get up in the morning and you get ready for work, he better be ahead of you in that shower, already out that door. You won't be staying at home for no dude to be sitting up there talking about, yeah, baby, can you make me a sandwich before you leave? And he playing video games. I don't think so. I bet I don't. I bet I don't. I was like, you know what? No, no. That's not going to go. That's not going to go with me. And I'm glad my sister, she lived with her boyfriend. It wasn't even 2 months. My mom and dad was like, oh, no. Nope. Got her right back home. Because the lifestyle he was leading. So that's why I said, you don't know these people. A lot of y'all go head first. Sidebar, not that my sister dude was a bad guy. He wasn't. But some of his activity, my dad was like, oh, no, we ain't doing that. But meanwhile, again, back at the ranch. Some of y'all are doing some of these things and not realizing it's so easy to get comfortable. Who don't like being with a guy that you like and it's nice and inviting and exciting? But at the same time, you got to realize the reality of it. The fairy tale going to fade real fast. Because when you start liking each other and you start spending time with someone, you start to see different sides of them. First of all, a lot of y'all with kids, you don't want to just put anybody around your babies. You just can't put anybody around your kids because it's imperative that you need to know who this person is. I'm even going on a ledge like this. A man really don't even have to know where you live. How can I say it? It's okay if y'all really doing well and you got about 6 months down the line. People like 6 months? Yeah. Because you move too fast, your bumpers won't last. You crash and burn. A lot of y'all are doing things too much, too fast. And you're going head first in situations that you come out hurt, rejected, or just totally just devastated. Because a man knows who he can play with. A man knows who he can toy with. And a lot of times at that 15 to 30 age, it's easy to fool a lot of us as women because we're so naive. We haven't really had a lot of experiences. And some people had too many. Some of y'all had too many notches on your belt that it's not cool because you're looking for love in all the wrong places because you didn't have that solid foundation of a father or a grandfather or an uncle or a brother. But I pray that y'all do now. Some of you probably didn't start out that way. Like I said, it's not how you start in life, it's how you finish. Just because you might have a situation, had a past with a bunch of men, or just because you've had a situation where you've not had. I just realized my light is a little dim. Sorry about that. Um, it's hurtful, and I my heart just goes out to you. But just know, in your pants, in your pocket, in your place, it's one of those things where it's so easy to happen. Things can happen so fast. Because once a man gets your body and he gets to your mind and your heart, then everything else is open. You know, they feel like, hey, I'm entitled. I got what I want. I know what I can get from her. I know what she can do for me. I know what she can do to me and for me, and I'm going to get and have my way. Okay, that's what you think.